Yo, what's up, guys? MrGamer45 here, back with episode number 25. Woo! 25! Yeah! Party! Of American Truck Simulator. If you were in the last episode, we went on a trip from... Because this was supposed to come out on Thursday, but I didn't get time to record it. So, we're just outside of Reno. We went from... I think Tonopah here? Well, it was Las Vegas, and we made it as far as Tonopah. And I think we went up to Reno. And then we dinked around there a little bit. But yeah, now we're going down to Bakersfield. So let's hop in and off to the races we shall go. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. There is an update on my series. Sorry, I had you on there. On my different series that I do, I haven't made this really like as official as my Sim Airport one. That was because I just went bankrupt, but spoiler alert if you haven't watched that one. But on my City Skyline series, I haven't gone bankrupt. I mean, the city's doing fine. I'm just not going to continue with it anymore because there's not much to do anymore. I mean, the city's already pretty large. I could set up trains. Woohoo. Make my way up to airports. You get to do, but I am going to rather do a new series. Now, I might as well spoil it, because, unless you check the week's schedule and spoil it yourself, but the new series I'm going to do, that's going to alternate with Transport Fever on Fridays, as of now, unless I switch things around, will be Prison Architect. Now, that game I really enjoy. I do like that game. We are not going to do the campaign, though. We are doing the sandbox thing. We are not doing the campaign. Because I do not need to get banned from YouTube. Not already. But that is the new series that is coming out, and I hate driving in this left lane. You frickin' SOB game. Oh, plus I am speeding. Whoops! We're in California now. Slow down there, Skippy. Pardon me. Yeah, if I wouldn't have seen that come up, I probably would have just kept on driving right up to 80 and set the cruise and then gotten busted. Like, what did I do? No, I didn't catch it. You freaking rat. Oh, wait, I forgot new state. Everybody wave. How's it going? I'm back, California. Did you miss me, sweetie? Yeah, I didn't either. Alright, Mr. Log Truck, or Pipe Truck, whatever you are. Thank you. And now we're going to take off and do the speed limit. Because I'm not naughty. Set the cruise for 55 and off of, we already are off. Kind of a while. We're about 4.5 minutes in. Anywho, what's that gauge? That's not brake. Is it trailer? Nope, that's not. Oh, I know what trailer brake. I have to change that. That gauge right next to the diesel exhaust fluid gauge. It says full. because on my center gauges I have 2 air tanks, or yeah, and then I have the fuel gauge, and I have the battery voltage, and I have temperature things. You know, obviously the tach and the odometer, or the speedometer, excuse me, well, and the odometer. Then I have on the side, under the steering wheel, right where it says 55, one of those 2 gauges is the PSI gauge for when I hit the brakes. I don't know what the other gauges are. I have no freaking idea. I know the diesel exhaust fluid gauge, but I don't know what the one to the left of it. It's at 0. It looks like it says PSI. But I don't know what PSI it's talking about. Look at that view. Keep it on the road there, Skip. Ran the retarder down. Hello, into the left lane I go. I was trying to write down notes on a sticky note. It helps me when I edit stuff, so I don't waste time trying to find stuff. I can just hop right to it. I can write down the sticky note how far into the recording I start, and then if I forget to stop a recording or I talk to somebody, well, even then that's not a big deal. I don't know why I put end on there. I don't know. Don't ask me. But then I put a bleep in case they're in case I decide to drop an expletive. Then I have a cutout. That's usually only with My Summer Car and World of Warships. Like when if we in Juicebox did ranked battles in World of Warships and say we don't get in the same ranked battle, I'll cut that out. Or especially in My Summer Car when I'm driving around or chopping wood, I won't put that in the video because that's just wasted time. And then I usually put like a thing for how I think a good spot for a thumbnail is, and right there at about 6 minutes I thought that was a good spot for a thumbnail, and you'll probably see that on the thumbnail. And then for American Truck Simulator on the bottom, I just put down there to remind myself what cities I'm going to and from, because I have forgotten. And one time I did spell it wrong, and the video was just about to go. I was uploading the video, and I realized the thumbnail was wrong. I was like, whoops, that would have sucked, and I need to be in the right lane. But when I do, that's just the setup for American Truck Simulator. But when I do, like, Transport Fever, I'll have everything but the cities on there. If I do My Summer Car, I'll have, again, everything with the 2 cities on there. And the same will probably be for Prison Architect. It was Semi-Airport and City Skylines. The only one that I set up different on the sticky note is World of Warships. That one I have to set up so I can put in the You Might Be a Redneck audio clip. Hello, Popo. You didn't get me today, Skippy. This is an exit only lane. I just remember that, see? Yeah, that would have sucked. I mean, I would have just got right back on, but it would have sucked. So if you remember back 30 years ago, before I was born, no. About 4 episodes ago, somewhere in there. If you remember back that far, I talked about what my plan over the 2018 summer, what my plan was to do. And as of now, my first thing I'm looking at right now, there's 2 things I'm really looking at. One is the steering wheel and pedals, and the other one is a better desk or table or whatever gaming desk thing I could put my monitors on. So now they're not stacked on top of each other. They're side by side in, it just gives me a little bit more room. Like, because on the desk right now, everything's kind of like really congested and stuff. I don't have much room. Like, my sticky notes, I have to put on the left of my keyboard, which I write with my right hand. So it's like I have to reach across, completely not stop doing whatever I'm doing, so I can write down. Instead, if I was left-handed, I could look up, multitask and stuff. But since I'm not, it's kind of an issue. And if I did, I'd be like, for a thumbnail, it'd be like 6 all over the sticky note. It'd be like, yikes. So that, and it would, I mean, the desk I use now is a proper computer desk. Has a spot for the computer, has a keyboard tray, it has a spot for a printer up on top where my other TV monitor is, and it has, storage, kind of like a storage shelf thing. It's a proper computer desk for a home. And I might still use it. I might use it for something else. I don't know. Maybe I get a TV and I set the Xbox on this, and then I can record videos with the Xbox, like playing Forza or whatever game I play. Or even I could do Subnautica. But it doesn't matter. And so I could set that up somewhere. Maybe like next to me or something, so then I can have, I could get like a desk that's like an L, but those are just really expensive, and why get the L if I already have half the L? Just get the other half. And so that, I'm looking for something that's like not terribly expensive, which I don't know how a gaming desk can be so expensive. Geez, I could build my own out of plywood, but worst comes to worst, I could do that. I don't want to though, because it'll be Splinter City unless I sand it down, which I'm not down for that. Oh, great, now I can't see. Good job, bud. I'm trusting the light's green. But I'm also looking for something that's a little bit better than looks like a freaking fold-down table. That looks like something you put too much weight on it, it's gone, And so, I mean, top budget for a new gaming desk is really $200. I don't want to push more than $200 for a freaking gaming desk. Chair, might be a little bit more lenient than that. Might be like $250. So, look at that. $450, $500 max for a new gaming chair and desk. Because the chair I have now is falling apart. It's no bueno. But the desk, I could live with the chair because there's a spare chair behind me. It just doesn't have armrests on it, which is unfortunate. Well, if worst comes to worst, I can use it. The other thing I'm going to buy, which is kind of more priority on my list, especially now that I'm doing my summer car, is a racing wheel and pedals. That, I have no promises of what the price on that. I mean, I could get one off Amazon, a Logitech G920, which is compatible with Windows and Xbox, since, who knew? Xbox is Microsoft, if you didn't know. So I could use that. I could put the Xbox up to it, stuff like that. But there's a lot of things I have plans for. Right now, if I add a new, because I gotta get a new car. My current car I have now has a lot of miles on it. It's just, stuff's gonna go bad. I don't want to pay for stuff that's gonna go bad when I could be using that money to save. So I want to get a new car as soon as possible, which might backlog a new racing wheel and things like that till like the fall. It just depends how things go. I also want to get a new laptop. Again, I can wait till like August and stuff. If I add that up, 11,000 is what I wrote down for a new car, maybe 11,500, and then 1,500 for a new laptop, because it would be a laptop that would last me a while. Right now I have my mind set on an HP Spectre. Then I add the steering wheel in for 300, the Track IR for 200, which that can definitely wait till like 3 years from now. I do not need Track IR. That's just a, you can even say that's a luxury. That would be a luxury. It's not needed right now. A new chair and desk, it's kind of like it's not a necessity right now. I mean, like, the new chair is going to be needed soon because, again, this chair's falling apart. The desk I can live with how I have it right now. I mean, it's slightly annoying. Maybe once I get the racing wheel, then I can really look at the desk, because right now how the desk is set up, I don't know how it's set up with the racing wheel. It would just be really set up weird. So, like, maybe once I get the racing wheel, I live with how it's set up, or I just use the keyboard for a while, a little bit longer, or I buy a desk and the racing wheel all in one. Which, whatever happens. But I would get a chair way before a desk, because this chair is it's old, it's falling apart, and it's kind of uncomfortable. So if you add that all up, it's $14,700 to $15,200 if you do, variances in there. Now, that's like saying I spend exactly that much. Maybe on the laptop I get a deal, because I haven't set my mind if I want a 15-inch laptop or a 13-inch laptop. I haven't set my mind on that yet. I'm still deciding, but say I get a deal, hey, look at that, it's $200 off. Oh, instead of $1,400, $1,420, whatever the one is, to now it's, $1,220. Oh, look, that's $200 less. Okay, sweet. Maybe on the racing wheel, instead of $300, I get it for $250. Okay, there's another $50. Okay, I just saved $250. New chair, I get one for, say, $175. Okay, now I'm up to $275 savings. A desk, I have a $300. Maybe I get one on sale for a good one on sale for like $200. Okay, now I'm up to $375 savings. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also have $1,000 worth of upgrades in there. So, but that's not really a necessity. That's just, you can say it's a luxury too, because I can live with what I have now. I mean, I prefer a little bit more frame rates, but it's just whatever. And then say I find a car I get it for $11,000 after you do all taxes and registration, all that BS through the state, screwing you over, giving it to me dry. So what? That's 11. So let's say, what was it? $375 in savings. Okay, say I decide, okay, man, you know what? I'm just gonna live with what I have for my desktop. That's $1375 I'm saving. I pretty much just bought that laptop with the stuff with my savings, because I decided, you know what? Let's not do the upgrades. Let's just wait a little bit longer on that. It's fine where I'm at, So then, instead of $14,700, if I'm doing the price, then it's, down to 13. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, $13,325. And there's just little things in there that I could do to save, a little bit. And also if I could get my parents to, save, I trade in the car I have now, say I get $2,000 for that, and then I can add the score I get on from the SAT, say let's say, just for Lowe's, just Lowe's, say I get $1,100 on that, so that's $3,100, okay, 31 minus 11,000, now you're down to, what, 8,900? No. Yeah, 8,900. No, 7,900. Yeah, 79, because I forgot that one part. I was just doing a 3 in my head. Okay, so now you're down to 8,000. Oh, look, there's another $33,000 worth of savings. So now instead of, 14,700 minus your 3,000, you're down to 11,700 minus the extra $370. Now you're down to 11,000. I'm sorry, minus the $13,775. I forgot the $1,000 upgrades. Then you're down to 10,325. Oh wow, that's a lot better than what it was before, isn't it not? So then I'm essentially saving $4,000, $4,500 right there. There's just little things. And then maybe say I have $2,000 left over. Sweet. Okay, maybe I do get the upgrades. Then I have $1,000 left over, and then I can use that extra $1,000 for whatever. buying games, or, you know, maybe more upgrades, or whatever, this and that. But I've even looked at my GPS for a while till now. I'm happy I'm still on the right track. That would have sucked if I passed. I'm actually getting close. It's a good thing I started paying attention again. Yeah, I gotta get off at this next exit. And then maybe with that extra money I have left over, maybe I wait on the desk again because I don't need it till now. And then I look, hey, you know, I saved more than I thought. Maybe I could get a little bit better desk, you know? Or if I save way more than I thought, you know, make way more than I thought, or save way more than I thought, or both. You know, maybe I'm like, hey, you know what? Why don't I just get a new desktop? You know, there would be a few days there where I wouldn't have videos because I would have to re-download, set up, re-download everything. But you know, maybe I get a new gaming desktop that's, you know, instead of a Core i5, it has an i7, 7th generation, and then instead of a NVIDIA GeForce 1050, you know, which is the lowest of the low, I get, you know, maybe a 1070. You know, maybe I spend $1,100, $1,200 on that. And then I could, you know, maybe sell mine, you know, give it to some thing or sell it or whatever. And then get, you know, $250, $300 on it. Probably, well, I hope I get $400 on it. But whatever. And then with that, I would probably buy instead of. I mean, there's nothing wrong with OBS Studio. Not once I figured out some of this quirks in it. You know, like when World of Warships was dropping in for. Even it still does that now. It's kind of annoying, but you gotta live with it. But maybe I pay, like, you know, $40 for recording. Like right now, I paid $30 for my editing software. That was because I got it. It was a deal. It was really like $90, you know, and it was 67% off. I was, you know, $33 or whatever it was. It was 60-something% off. I remember that. And so I was like, you know what? It's better than the one I was using now because it kept on, quote unquote, not responding to my computer for some odd reason, and it was super annoying. I mean, paying the $30, that was one of the best $30 I've spent in a long time. I've probably cut my editing time down by nearly 3/4. Because how it was before is when I'd get a new video, or when I would record a video, I edit down, it would have to export the entire thing, and it would probably take 2 hours to export a 45-50 minute video, and that sucked. Because when I did that, I didn't, you know, it chewed up a lot of my CPU usage, so I couldn't really do anything while that happened. I couldn't record because it was just like, it wouldn't be a good recording. Anyways, as I drop my stuff off here, I'll get back to what I was talking about, but excelente! Let's see, 1,000, almost 1,100 XP. Oh, so close. Just under 500 to go. And $21,500. Coolio. But with the editing, and then now with the new one I paid $30 for, World of Warships, to export that into a video file, usually it only takes about 5 minutes, because I think when I don't mess with something, it just copy and pastes it. So instead of re-exporting the entire thing, it just copy and pastes parts of it that's fine. And sometimes, you know, it will export the entire thing a lot, especially if I edit it a lot. You know, maybe like that mini rant. I had that one that had to export the entire thing because that one I chopped up quite a bit. You know, some of them take longer than others. It's just how it goes. Anywho, we are here in Bakersfield, so we could go up the road we just drove, which I don't want to do that. We could go down to... Ooh. I like that one. Sure, we'll go to Albuquerque. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Alright, so we'll quick pull a Yui. So, but it was definitely a smart... It was worth the $30 to buy that editing software. I was very, very happy with it. How far away do I have to drive? I probably have to drive, yeah, way over here. Jeepers. I should have seen how much time was left on that, to be honest. So, that's my whole shebang spiel thing. Oh, another thing, if you enjoyed this truck, I have two, but I'm probably not going to keep it. I'm probably going to hop over back to a 579, Peterbilt 579. This, I don't know, I don't know what it is. There's something about it where it's just... Well, one thing I don't like is I don't like how there's that center bar right in the middle of the windshield. Like, that gets in the way sometimes. Like, nowadays, that wouldn't be... Like, on new trucks, that probably wouldn't be legal because it'd be considered it'd be considered a hazard. Maybe it is legal. I don't know. I'm not law enforcement. But I also just like how... I mean, this truck does have the bigger GPS, but the other one just looks cleaner on the inside. You know, it's not full of gauges and crap and confusing and half of this stuff I don't even understand. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to keep it for, but we'll see. We're gonna scoot off right here. Skirt, skirt. Is that the only way to it? How much farther is it to do that? Okay, a lot farther. No, I'm good. I was about to go to... How's it going, Po-Pos? Hello, I wasn't paying attention. Crap. I just looked up to see how much time I was at the recording, and I happened to I must have accidentally hit the left key or drifted over or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. That was my fault. All my fault.
Rolling, 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 rolling,
Write down some notes. Alright, I want to take a Louis here so I can go to the repair shop. Oh, that's nice. I can't even see the freaking turn light. There we go. Also, another reason why I won't have this truck long is because I think at level 15, I get the choice for the 300-gallon tank. Now, this is only a 6x2. I'd preferably have the 6x4. Where is this thing at? But, skirt! How much you gonna screw me over? Oh, that's not bad. Must have been just cosmetic. Alright, we'll keep on cruising. Oh, man. No! Right. I don't know why there's so much traffic on that little country road thing. Well, if you're gonna go, dude, I'm gonna squeeze on through. And I'm just gonna go. I mean, you're probably gonna take off because you could do 65. I can't. I'm gonna scoot on over. The one thing I hate about going to this pickup point is it's a long drive just to get there. It's really far out of the way. It's the one annoying part, but hey, what do you do? Tumbleweed Alley! Oh, you just spawned out of nowhere, didn't you, kids? Now they're all over the radiator grill. Finally, now we're getting somewhere. I mean, just doing this will end the episode, most likely. Just because how far the drive and how long it took it is. Are you turning or... Yep. Good day to you too, sir. Alright, dude, you ain't gonna last long. And by long, I mean not at all. See ya! Meep meep. How much time do I have till the rest? Oh, I still have 2 hours. That's cool. Wow, finally an episode that actually gets into my frame block of 40 to 45 minutes. When does that ever happen? Once? I know one occasion that's happened before. Please still be here. Okay, sweet. So you're giving me the long trailer. That's fine. We'll take that. Vroom vroom. Alright, which one are you? That one. Okay. Whatever you say, boss. So, that will... Let me straighten out my wheel. So if not, it just looks silly. So, that is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. Or if you're scrolling around, seeing some of my other ones, you enjoy the stupidity of my video. No, but if you enjoy my videos, subscribe if you want to see more. If you'd like to if you'd like to support me on Patreon, link to that in the description below, along with a link to my week's schedule and a link to my Discord server page thingamabob. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, so I hope you're going to see the next video. See you later.